You've got knee pain and naturally want to get rid of it. We've got a sofa-friendly routine for you, beginner-friendly. No need to get on the floor. We'll do 3 exercises. See what happens. With these exercises, you can target exactly the muscles that are often responsible for knee pain. And how does this happen? We move too little. And then when you start feeling pain, you move even less. And we turn this negative cycle into a positive cycle. And you'll notice afterwards, it gets easier and easier. You need to do it regularly to ensure the effect remains permanent. The first exercise is done standing, and Ina will show it to you while I explain it to you. The first exercise focuses on your calf, the lower part here below the knee, and that's what we want to stretch now. Stand right here in front of the corner of the couch because you'll want to hold on to it soon and take a look down at your feet. Make sure they're not pointing outward but facing forward. And now, with the leg you want to practice, where you have knee pain, Ina shows the left one, you take half step forward. A little bit back and then make sure to hold on securely for stability. And now give it a try. Gently push your hips forward just a tiny bit and see how that feels. Once the knee is fully extended, you'll start to notice a pulling sensation beginning right here. And when you notice that sensation, you're already on the right track to proceed further. You don't have to do much more. Just bend your front knee a little further, and then you'll start to notice that the tension here increases. And that's what we want, because it frees your knee from tension. Downwards. And that's why you keep going further into it. And what's happening now? The muscles and fascia are now gradually giving in more and more. And ultimately, that's what we want. And it requires a bit of time. That's the reason we're waiting here now and keep breathing nice and calm. You need to hold on securely. You should have a good feeling in your body. If not, try to think about what might be causing it. Maybe adjust your front foot slightly differently. Hold on in a slightly different way. Everything should feel comfortable. Focus on this stretch in the calf area and then gradually increase the intensity. You can increase that stretch by gradually bending your front knee more and more, allowing your hips and pelvis to shift further forward. If you maintain the back knee in a straightened position, you'll start to notice just how much more intense it starts to feel right here. And now we just wait for the body to get used to it a little bit. That's all there is to it. It's not difficult. Just be sure to gradually increase the stretch over time. Breathe nice and calmly. Really try to feel and sense what's happening. If it's your first time, it is important that you start getting used to it. And then you gradually and slowly come back out. And that's all there is to it. Yes, come up, move your leg a bit and really feel in. And for the second exercise, please stand with the leg that has the issue. If it's on the left side like Ina's, then like this. If the problem is on the right, you would just turn around and go to the other end of the couch. And then you carefully place your knee, along with your lower leg, onto the sofa and hold on tight for support. Absolutely. Just remain in that position for the moment, Ina. This is our starting position. Position yourself so that you can properly support your leg with the right one and the other leg that's standing on the outside in front of the couch. To remain stable, just hold on to the armrest, okay? So, a very secure position. And at this point, the goal is to gradually bring your hips further downwards towards reaching your heels. Now we're stretching the thigh here, and it's important to do it from the top. Earlier, we were at the calf at the bottom, and now we're at the top, at the thigh. Now gradually lower yourself slowly and take your time. Stop right there, Ina. If you start to feel any sensation, like a pull in the knee or in the front of the thigh, then you should remain in that position and allow the stretch to progress naturally at its own pace. Currently, the muscles and fascia are being pulled, and they tend to give way when you gently apply sustained pressure. However, make sure to pull just enough so that the sensation of stretching remains a pleasant discomfort, creating a feeling of ease and relief. You experience a certain tension, a slight pain, a gentle pull right there, and you allow that feeling to persist and linger for a little longer. And if you happen to notice that it's decreasing, then you can move back a little further. If you find it too challenging to maintain the position, you're welcome to take a pillow and place it underneath yourself. Then you can place a suitable cushion in between, and you might even be able to gently lower yourself more and more in a relaxed manner, ensuring that it doesn't become too much stretching for you. So you just remain in this position and patiently wait until that time is over. You take nice deep breaths and feel into your body. If something falls asleep on your shin, on your foot, it means that this stretching is being done now, and afterwards it will definitely feel much better. So don't worry. That something might go wrong, everything is completely fine. And breathe comfortably and calmly, applying more pressure, and feel the stretch in your body. You will gradually feel more confident in the exercise as you notice and understand that nothing bad or harmful is actually happening. And then slowly come out of it by standing up. Stand next to the couch again, move your legs a bit, and take a moment to feel into them. And you might already feel something. And for the next exercise, the third exercise, it's going to be even more comfortable. You can go ahead and take a seat again, so please make yourself comfortable and nice on your sofa. And the leg where you're experiencing the problem in your knee, extend it out in front of you, and make yourself as comfortable as possible. Sometimes the sofa there is a bit angular. Maybe put a cushion underneath if it doesn't feel comfortable. You should feel comfortable. And when the leg is positioned like this, it needs to be straightened. So test how the stretching works. Bend a little and then stretch. And you'll notice, that's where it ought to remain during the stretch. Next, you simply place both of your hands securely on your right knee, and then, with a smooth motion, lean your torso forward, ensuring a steady balance throughout the movement. And the more you lean forward with your torso, the more you'll usually feel a stretch in the back of the knee. Can you feel it? And this pulling sensation can grow quite intense, so make sure to limit the stretch so that it continues to feel comfortable in the back of your knee. It absolutely must feel positive. It should be a sensation of comfortable ache or a type of pleasant tension. As the pulling sensation behind your knee gradually fades away, gently ease yourself further into the movement. Keep your breath steady and calm to maintain a sense of balance and relaxation throughout the exercise. And take a moment to feel it, as it's good to develop awareness of your body, especially your knee. Really pay attention to how that feels, and eventually you'll start to realize that each time you're able to move just a little bit further, and the sensation stays almost exactly the same. When you practice this way, there's a good chance that afterward, you'll feel your knee much freer. I guarantee that. We just need time. Don't make it too short. We need about 2 minutes for everything to stretch properly. You really mustn't forget, the underlying reason for these types of knee pains is typically these shortenings in the muscles and fascia that have gradually built up over many years and decades. Yeah, that's why take it slow and do it in a way your body can tolerate. Talk to your body, listen to what it tells you because it's telling you, oh, that pulls and that's pulling even more intensely. And if it pulls too intensely, if you accidentally stretch too much, then just ease back a little and then calmly go back in. And once you feel good again, just stay there. It seems our time is almost up. Yes, there are about 10 seconds left now. So feel free to keep going a bit longer. Perhaps become a bit more daring now. Go in a little deeper and see how that experience feels to you. And then we gradually release. Once more to number 3, step back and forth and simply feel into your body. It feels lighter right away, isn't it? That's the case most of the time. I don't know how it is for you now, but it might well be that you're feeling better too. Yes, that's it. Definitely make sure to do this exercise every single day now, as it only takes about 5 or 6 minutes. It's actually not even longer than that. And then you'll be surprised at what happens.